What up, guys? It's your girl, Rara Butterfly, here today to do your daily message. This video is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, anywhere in your chart. If the message does resonate with you guys, you know what to do. Hit the like, comment, subscribe button. If you want a personal, you can use the description box down below. And we're going to go ahead and jump right on into it, okay? The message I was getting for you guys, Virgo, right off the top here is that, baby, somebody, okay, you or them, but I feel it's them. Okay, somebody here is so confused, okay? Very confused on what to do next with you, okay? Also, it's almost like they're kind of intrigued, but at the same time, they kind of like, what's going on here? They really don't know what to think. I kind of feel bad for them, just a little bit, Virg, okay? Because they like, what did I do wrong? Or they don't know what to do, okay? Now, I'm getting here, Virgo, that somebody here, your energy is very, very, okay, it's magnetic, it's you know, it's mysterious to them. They can't quite figure your energy out, okay? They don't know how to read you, okay? Now, I'm getting, Virgo, that this might be somebody you could have a hard time reading. You don't know how to read them because they don't want you to, or, you know, they know that you're reading them, so maybe they don't want to, you know, jump into conversation because they don't want you to be right, or whatever. They don't want you to know that you're right, or there's something to it here, though, Virg, that I'm picking up, okay? Something kind of like, you know, you're a little nervous, so then, or they're nervous, then you kind of come in nervous, you get nervous all of a sudden, and then y'all both just sitting here nervous, or, you know, you trying to read their mind, they trying to read your mind, y'all both sitting here trying to read each other's mind, like, what do you think, what are you feeling, like, what's going on here, okay? So I feel like the energy is just very, I'm getting awkward here, okay? I'm also getting a very awkward silence, okay? You guys get with each other, and it's like, yeah, so, how was your day? Oh, want to have sex? Okay. It's kind of like that, you know? So this is like very dull, I get, or something here, it's like awkward, or something here kind of, I don't know, just, I don't know. I'm also hearing the word remote, okay? So it feels like somebody feels like a remote here, or this feels very, you know, like robotic, or it feels very routine. Okay, so let's see what the message is here for you guys, Virgo, today. That's what we're getting off the top, opening in here. But I definitely feel that somebody does not know how to figure you out. And it's because they're too routine-like. They're too robotic, or they're too whatever, or this is how they feel about you. Okay, but even with robots, the motherfuckers turn on the right switch. They'll be doing whatever the fuck you need them to do, okay? So somebody doesn't understand you, Virg. They think that you're robotic, or they think that you're, you know, I don't know. Okay, this is, let's just let the cards go ahead and finish clarifying and doing the talking here, okay? So Virgo, I'm getting right off the top, I just seen tyrant, cruel, oppressed, okay, misleading, embellishing, no longer existent here, unresponsive. Okay, so somebody's not answering. Somebody definitely is not talking, you or them, okay? But that's definitely because somebody doesn't know what's going on here. Okay, I almost feel like, too, that somebody thinks that you're doing something here to be cruel, to be oppressive, or you're doing something because you don't want to be seen. You're trying to hide what you're doing. They like, I know what you're doing. You like, what am I doing? Virgo. They like, I know what you're doing, or this is you. I know what you're doing. They like, well, what am I doing? What am I up to then, Virg? Okay. I'm also getting that, Virgo, somebody here, they could be talking to somebody. They like, man, they a Virgo. Don't you know this is how Virgos are? Or don't you know about Virgos? Somebody's telling somebody something about Virgos. Okay, so they like, yeah, this motherfucker, they just canceled me. They not talking to me. They went off on me. They like, man, didn't you say that's a Virgo? Oh, yeah, that's what they do. Virgos do that. Yeah, that's what Virgos do. They do that shit, man. Yeah. Male or female here. So they like, okay, well, what do I do next? They want to know how to take action next here. Okay. Now, somebody here, they finally could have, you know, they getting the courage or the balls here to say something to you, Virg. I feel like they had a conversation here. Okay. there's something here that requires attention, okay? And I feel like that's why you guys need to watch the fire sign reading, Virgo, because I feel like somebody here has dealt with a Virgo, or they know you very well, okay, Virgo? Somebody knows that you need, you know, that Virgos like attention, but from the right person and in a certain type of way. Not too much, not too little, okay? So a lot of people who don't really understand Virgos, you know, that they think that you guys are attention whores. They think that you guys are, you know, selfish, very, you know, about yourself, all of these things. But when Virgos really fall deeply in love, they actually become very, very vulnerable, okay? Very weak. They want you to kind of come to them, okay? So there's something here like, somebody thinks the way to get Virgos are to ignore them, to you like make them, you know, beg or chase you or reject them, or Virgos, you know, you have to be very stable to get this Virgo, and you know, all of this shit here. But that's not the truth of the matter at all, okay? Somebody doesn't understand how to figure you out, even if they've been watching you for a long time, listening or getting, you know, getting answers from, I mean, getting information from you or on you from people, or you know, watching your Instagram, DMing you, I mean not DMing you, watching your Instagram, checking your background, whatever the fuck this is here, right? They really still haven't figured this out, okay? It's something here about communication here. Somebody doesn't know how to really communicate with you. It's also somebody here, they just rather hear you talk, Virgo. Okay, so Virgo, right off the top, the last time we spoke, I said that you guys, that one person that reading was focused on, I didn't want you guys to be misled and think that it was, you know, some of you guys, it could have been two people. Some of you guys, it's one person changing, you know, changing and evolving, right? In this reading though, however, I feel like there's somebody here, Virg, that really has been watching you, listening, you know, trying to figure you out, what you like. They just, I don't know, I forgot what the fuck I was about to say. I hate when I do that. I didn't want to mislead y'all about who it was. Okay, so this is what I was going to say. Let me think 1 second, guys. Sorry. Okay, fuck it. We're going to keep it rocking. Oh, no, that's what I was going to say. In this particular reading, this is two different people, two different energies, okay? Two different energies, and you guys see that two right there with them two fingers? Okay, it's two different energies, but this is the thing. You're dealing with two people going through the kind of the same, they're all kind of exhibiting the same type of kind of behavior, right? It could be multiple people or more than two, but let's just keep going. Keep listening to me. So what I'm getting here, Virgo, is that one energy here, Virgo, they're kind of, I wouldn't say intimidated. They are, both of these energies are intimidated here by you, right? But this other energy here who's kind of listening in, wanting to figure you out, I feel like, Virgo, this person here, they're trying to, I don't know, I kind of feel they want to pamper you. This other energy, I won't say new, but this other energy here. The other person, they have no idea what to do with you at all. Okay, so you rejecting them, they're kind of like, okay, what do I do? I'm gonna just let it go, and I'm gonna get in my feelings. And this other person, they over here like, okay, they want to cut ties with me. Cool, let's see how is that going to happen? They're gonna drop something out of the air if they need to. Okay, to satisfy you. Okay, so you have two different people here, but it's kind of like the same thing, the same routine. But there's one person in the crowd here, Virgo, that I kind of feel like we'll see. We're going to get to that person. I believe it's a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? Or an air sign, a Gemini, Libra. I mean, a fire sign, I said Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I think I said that wrong earlier. Okay. Now, some of you guys, like I said, the choice is always yours, Virgo. Do you want to deal with it? This is the energy that's coming in and coming towards for today. It's always up to you. Some of you guys, you will choose not to deal with either one of these two people here, okay? Because it's too fleeting. You feel that they just want flings. They just want sex, okay? I'm also getting there's something about somebody's name or somebody's sign. Okay, like let's say, you know, you love somebody named Erica, right? And things didn't go the way that it was. Erica ended up being a fling, and you thought that it was gonna be this, and you had all of this, you know, these you know, signs and meanings that Erica was this person for you, right? And then that ends up just going away, right? And then years down the line, you meet somebody here that their name is Erica, and you like, oh shit, I just got done talking, you know, I just went, you know, with somebody named Erica. I thought I was gonna be with them or whatever. So it's kind of like you like, I don't know, or you could be thinking, ooh, this is the one, the same thing, something to this extent. Okay, but I'm also getting signs as well as something about signs, as in signs we see, you know, things that are posted up. But I'm also getting the signs as in zodiac signs. Somebody here, you could be like, okay, it's a Scorpio or water sign. I don't like water signs. This person is a water sign. I don't like water signs. I don't like fire signs. Okay, so Virgo, I feel like you kind of making things like, you know, I wouldn't say difficult, but it's a lot of things you like. I don't like water signs. I don't like fire signs. I don't like people who eat grapes. I don't like people who stare. I don't like people who laugh too long. I don't like people who wear boxers. I don't like people with ugly shoes. I don't like people with ugly feet. I don't like people with ugly hair. I don't like people with do you like anybody? Oh, I'm getting it, Virgo. People feel very judged. Okay. Look, they feel very judged around you. It's because they know that you can see through them, okay, Virgo, but they can't figure you out, especially the ones who don't have the right intentions here. But it's almost like, you know, there's somebody around you, Virgo, you can't figure out. You like, I don't know about you. And they put you in this spot because it reminds you of whoever this was that you let that guard down with, okay, that caused you this trauma, that caused you this, like, very much so emptiness because you kind of ran in fast with it. So you very like, okay, but I see that you're also triggered. So you're doing certain things that you did with this other energy here because of some type of similarity here, okay? But there is a difference here, Virgo. So I talked about that, I think, at the end of the Earth sign reading, that movie Persuasion on Netflix. Have y'all seen that movie? Some of y'all need to check that movie out. It's a lot of significance in that movie here, okay? A lot of significance in that movie here, Virgo. Let's see what else is going on with you guys, though. This person, they seem to really want you. I want to kind of see what else is going on with this person here, Virgo. What are their thoughts and what's going on in this situation for them, Virgo? Because somebody really on the hunt. I just seen Hunter, Virgo. They were on the hunt or on the hunt, on their way or whatever, child. They don't know what to do, okay? So the underworld, but the ocean. So you kind of, you bringing somebody from a dark place, or they're meeting you at a dark place. They bringing water. Somebody bringing water here. Emotion, gifts. Okay, let's see. That's what you probably need, Virgo, especially if you're in this stance of I don't like, I don't want. Okay, so this love is coming in here. Okay, but this is also the Lovers. When you think about that in the deck of what you guys use when you use tarot, the Lovers, this is also, it could be a choice. It could also mean Gemini. It could also be somebody split between the two. Okay. So I'm also getting the star born here. There's an egg here, but there's a crack, or there's something being born here. Something coming to light. Now, you could be the star born child, okay? Or you're having a child here. But there's something about this egg that is broken, okay? Now, when I did the earth sign reading, I was going to talk about that. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Humpty Dumpty climbed up the wall, whatever. But I was also hearing something about crispy, okay? Like crispy and crunchy, but I started hearing chicken. Okay, this was for the earth sign reading, so stay with me, Virgo. And that's when I was hearing that plagiarism thing. Somebody did something unprepared, or something is not prepared. Something is like creating some type of illness or something. Okay, so make sure y'all watching what y'all eat. I'm also getting something about like sauces or something like about vinegar or like ginger root, okay, or some type of like either cranberry, maybe passion fruit, hibiscus. How do you say hibiscus or something like that? There's something here, okay, that's something is not good for the body here. This is just the message that I'm getting here. Is it passion fruit? Or it's supposed to be contained a certain type of way, or supplied or shipped or handled. There's something here about expiration dates, or something here. Something is not edible or tangible, or something is not good. Okay, so I feel like make sure you guys watch that. Now I'm also getting back to this situation that this is how somebody feels. Okay, because of whatever broke them, that it's no longer good. Don't date that sign. Don't date this type of person. So they're creating riddles, but there's no riddles. They're creating something that's not there. Okay, if that makes sense. So I want to clarify this right here. I want to see this real quick if this is what I'm getting before I say it. Yes, nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing. Nothing there. That's what somebody is. This is what I was getting. I love you unconditionally. Okay. The timing isn't right. So somebody thinks something. I wish I could really explain. The vortex was going to get my mind right now. Okay. This, whatever this is here, there's no riddles. There's no me reading you. There's no me figuring you out. There's no timing. There's no anything. Okay, there's just existence. I hope that really makes sense for you guys. This is I can't explain it. Unconditional love here. Okay, it's to be given. It's to be seen, not heard. There's no riddle. A riddle is speaking. A riddle is figuring it out. There's no riddle. There's no arithmetic. This reading makes sense for you guys? So the threshold, I've been wondering what this card actually means. Okay. Let's look it up. It's fun. That's crazy. I opened up the book. Can't make it up, you guys. Y'all see that? Cannot make it up. I just picked this book up. This card has been screaming to read it for a while, and I haven't. So here we are. The threshold. It says the door, the gate, the initiation. We cross thresholds continually, consciously and unconsciously. Doorway, gates, and entryways grace our path on a daily basis. When this card arises, it signifies that precipice. That's so crazy. I learned this word the other day. And I was trying to figure out how to say it. Precipice. You stand upon is not your typical one. However, you have arrived at a threshold of initiation, here to usher you into a new reality. It requires you to leave behind the you that you thought was so well formed. A new frontier calls. This is not easy work. Threshold initiation means a part of you will be lost in order to make space for what is next. A metaphorical death must occur. Some may not recognize you. You may struggle to recognize yourself. The ground seems to crumble as you free fall into your new reality. This is the liminal realm. One step, dear friend, just take it one step. Just take that one necessary step toward the future that calls you. When in light, growth, individuation, ease in the liminal. When in dark, resisting, refusal to go, grow, barriers and boundaries, okay? So it says to go deeper. It says lie on the floor and listen to Bob Dylan standing in the doorway, okay? Virgo, do my readings still be making sense for you guys? Are you guys still on the same, are y'all on the same wave of the energy? I've been trying to figure that out lately. Because we starting to get a little bit more deeper. It's not just about the bullshit things. Are you guys growing? Or are you guys not understanding? Okay. Because we got about 200 people on here, 50 likes, which it ain't even about the likes. I don't see no comments. I don't see nothing, you know, nothing. I want to know that you guys are understanding, because if not, what's the point? I can get off of here. We 20, 30 minutes in, because the message is clear already. You get what I'm saying? So let's see. The maiden, that's what came out, okay? And the sustainer. So somebody is sustaining you, the maiden. They're going to figure it out. Somebody's going to figure out your heart is what I'm getting. But right now, they're very confused. They flatline. They like, is there even a heart there, Virgo? So I see a very thin thread. Okay, some of you guys, the shit is deep. This is you on a very thin thread here. Okay, on the verge of that metaphorical death that we're talking about here. That you on a limb, the last limb, the last strike, and it's gonna rain, I mean fucking pour, thunder, before you be able to come back up out of the ocean and take that. Have any of you guys ever experienced that? Being in the water, being in the ocean, or being, you know, involved in something and the water hitting you, you can't catch your breath? So this message is turning kind of to a different way. I don't want to take it off of what it was here, but the reason why somebody can't figure you out, Virgo, is because you're still being worked on by the universe. And the more that people or you trying to figure out people that you're dating, or the more they try to figure you out, that's the more work that has to go into situations, because they still not understanding they not getting it yet. There's no riddle. There's no figuring it out. It's do it. Just be there. If you love somebody, love them. If you want somebody, be with them. If somebody make you feel magical and make you feel butterflies and make you feel on top of the world like you never had before, okay, just be in that moment. Don't create anything else. Deal with the storm when it comes. Somebody here feels like they got to go out here and create the moon, the sun, and the ocean for you, Virgo, when all it is, hi, how you doing? Do you need a helping hand to bring you back to life? Somebody think they got to do CPR and all this to get the water out. All they got to do is blow breath. 1, 2. CPR could be significant. Some of you guys need to learn CPR. But I'm getting this here, Virgo. Somebody don't understand. It don't come with much. You ain't asking for much. Why do they think that you need the stars, the moon, and you so damn difficult to please? That's what they think, when the truth is you're not. You're very simple. But they afraid to get to know you, because why? Getting to know you means that you discovered their truth. You unveiled their mask. Scary, Virgo. People think it's cool being a psychic until you got a date one, or until you are the psychic and your love life is all over the motherfucking place. People think it's cool to carry gifts like this, to see things and sense things and know that shit come before it come. It's not. It's a heavy burden to have. People take light of it. People even laugh at people and call them names and shit, not even understanding the greatness that their mind and their power hold, because they're unwilling to listen. They're unwilling to be a village. We always say it take a village to raise a child, but we forget it take a village. The child is always there. The child never grows in God's eyes. So sometimes it takes a village. When you see one of yours falling off, one of your loved ones, it take a village. I can't say that I love you unconditionally and watch you drown. I'll keep preaching this to you guys, but it is the truth of it. Period. Period. The other day I seen a video on YouTube about 6 different women, I think all in the same city. I can't remember where. I think it was like Milwaukee or something. In the past week, all had been killed, you know, through domestic violence situations. Most of them, you know, they husbands. 2 of them, they husbands had killed them and then shot themselves. And then I don't remember what happened with the other ones. Okay, but I remember the last little story I heard. It was about this mother and her daughter. Okay, daughter was 19, and the mother, the boyfriend, you know, he was, you know, trying to kill the mother, and he killed her, and the daughter was trying to defend the mother. They died together. Not saying that this is anything like that, but this is what I'm saying. Okay, that when the love is unconditional, I don't run out of fear. I don't run away from the problem. I run towards it. When I see you need help, I see you need help. There's no second thoughts about it. It may not be as deep as you going, you know, somebody trying to kill you. It may, what if it's just something here, something deadly, a snake venom. When you love somebody, you don't see venom. You don't see that. When your child is sick and throwing up, you don't be like, whoo, no, I can't touch that. You don't care. That's unconditional love. If your child drowning in the motherfucking sea, it's gonna take people to hold you back, because unconditional love, you jumping in with them. But the truth is, Virgo, is deep and poetic as all of that sounds, and I know that you guys need to understand. But understand that card when I showed you the thread. There is a thread. There is a line. And we talked about this last time, Virgo, when we spoke on, you know, that movie, The Guardian. If you guys didn't watch that reading, please do. It's a water sign reading that I posted on my page. But at the end of The Guardian, if you guys realize that when he let go of the dude, and I talked about in that movie before, that was one of the things that they had taught, you know. There was one point where, you know, he could have made a decision to let somebody go and let them drown. Instead, he knocked their ass out and still took them up, okay, because he knew the thread could handle it. But at that last point, when he knew that, hey, it's either both of us or me or you, even though, you know, he loved himself, he loved his wife, he loved whatever, it was something else there. You guys have to watch those videos from that day. I don't want to go back and too far in it, but there's something here, okay? Something about being selfless. So your lover, Virgo, if you keep wondering who they are, who is it going to be, whatever this is, Virgo, it's going to be somebody who can love you and save you and help you and not rescue you, Virgo, but who can come in, okay? Who can, once you already got on been through the wave and been through the water, and you know when on the Titanic, when Jack was just floating, and what's the girl name? From Titanic, she was just floating and Jack came to her, and then right after that the boat came and rescued her. Do you guys get the significance of what I'm saying? Do you guys get what I hope y'all get the drift of it, okay? And Virgo, this really ain't for you. This is for them, because like I said, there's no riddle. There's no figuring it out. There's no, you got to be the richest motherfucker in the world. No, you don't. There's no, you got to be this, you got to be that. You got to be just like Virgo. You got to be Virgo type. Virgo really don't have a type. It's all about the mental, the mind thing, okay? And it's crazy because, Virgo, you attracted to great minds. You attracted to people that kind of do think like you in a lot of ways. And this is the problem here. You're going to have to probably attract to somebody that's very different than you. And it's going to be somebody you probably can't read. You probably can't figure out. But the thing is, Virgo, if you just being yourself and doing you, if they keep coming, if they, you know, take the time, even if they take a couple of days to try to adjust and figure it out, that's fine. But as long as they keep coming, Virgo, they're not going anywhere. They showing up when it matters. Take that into consideration. The more they show up, the more they come towards you in all your moments of chaos or crazy, whatever this is, the more that you know, remove the little guards. And once you are removing little guards, throw that away. Once you take off the keys, throw it in the motherfucking ocean, Virgo, okay? Once you know, because Virgo, right now, you like a door. Y'all ever seen a box that's got a hole, or a door that got a bunch of locks on it? And you got to get each one. But instead of leaving the lock there, Virgo, so where, you know, one day you can come lock it back up, no, throw it away. Okay? So, love you guys. That's y'all's message for today. I hope it resonates. Have a beautiful day. Thank you. But y'all got somebody confused, child. They want you, Virg. They need some direction. They need some understandings. They need some understanding. But most of all, what it's going to require to date you is patience. Okay, Virgo? Patience. Because it really takes time to get to know a Virgo. But it ain't all this, me trying to, you can't, and that's another thing I'm going to tell you guys, Virg. If the more you try to go into a situation figuring it out, you got to understand your energy is so colossal that you going to put that onto people. Okay, so then they trying to figure it out, and then they knowing that, damn, Virgo can figure out my energy. Virgo is this, okay? And sometimes it's about just speaking and telling people, hey, this is what I think, instead of, trying to figure it out from the cards, from readers, with your own intuition. Just tell a motherfucker, hey, look, I don't know why. Maybe I'm tripping, but I gotta let you know. Kind of feel like you're cheating on me with your baby mama, or I feel like this, I feel like that. And if they be like, okay, what the fuck, Virgo, they either gonna laugh at you, laugh with you, or talk to you about it, or, tell you the truth, keep it real, or it's just gonna open up that door and open up your eyes to show you who people truly are, okay? So I feel like don't be afraid to say things. It's all about the way that you say it, your approach, your demeanor, okay? And also having the confidence when you do say it. Not that it's coming from a place of insecurity, but more so from a place of, this is how I feel and this is what it is, okay? So remember, time and a place for everything, and also delivery, Virg, okay? Now, the last little gem that I was told to give y'all before I started the message, thank you, Spirit, for the reminder, is that Virgo, if you want to know if a person fucks with you or not, okay, not fucks with you, my bad. If you want to know if a person is doing something on purpose, being mean on purpose, playing some type of little mental game with you, wanting you to chase them, or, wanting you to feel like you ain't shit, wanting to ruin your reputation, whatever the fuck it is, whatever this little mind game shit that you've been dealing with, right? Virgo, the way that you're going to win this game is, Virgo, by simply, if you want to know if who really doing it and how they doing it, when you pull back your energy, see who pulls into you and who does not, okay? So kill everybody with kindness, but also silence. So let me give you an example, Virgo. If somebody call you today and they just going off, fuck you, I don't want to talk to you today, or somebody, they come over, they have sex with you for 2 or 3 days, don't say nothing. They have sex with you and then leave, you don't talk to you for 2 or 3 days, don't say nothing, don't react, Virgo, don't react. And it's going to be hard to do this. And the next time that they come back around, because they will, either with the same energy, some different energy, Virgo, you just kind of give them back that same little energy. You remove yourself, if that makes sense. So the next time if they come over and they pop up, hey, how you doing? Cool, what's up? I was just thinking about you. I want to be with you, da-da-da-da-da. Okay, then you guys just talk. You be nice. Don't bring no shit up and send them out the door, Virgo. Send them out the door. Don't give them no coochie. Don't give them no energy. Don't give them no dick. Don't give them no money. Don't give them whatever it is, and just see what they do. If somebody been ignoring you for 2, 3 days, then all of a sudden they call you, oh, okay, well, Virgo, be busy. I was busy. Ignore them for 2 or 3 days and see what how they come in. If you ignore them for 2 or 3 days, Virg, and they know that they ignoring you on purpose, the moment that they ignore you, Virgo, that you ignore them, they gonna hit you up, they gonna call you, they gonna text you a couple of times, or multiple days in a row. Kid you not, right, okay? But if this is somebody who wasn't ignoring you, Virgo, it was just unintentionally here, I'm unintentionally here, I'm busy. When you ignore they call purposely and you don't call them back, they might send a little text, but they not gonna go out their way and do the most. The people who do that, that's that trying to pull you back in. Do you get what I'm saying? To keep you on that mental chase. It's friends, it's family, it's lovers, it's all kind of people. And the truth about it is, Virgo, some of y'all be focused so much on one person when you got all these different energies really around you that's trying to, not try to come against you, but everybody always got their own agenda, their own motive. So a lot of this is about staying on your toes and staying focused on what you want and who you are, because that way it's easy to weave out the bullshit. You get what I'm saying? And if you can't be direct and talk to people and ask certain type of questions, let them go. If they don't want to answer, they got to go. Okay? If you don't have the courage to ask, you got to work on on that. And there's nothing wrong with that, Virgo, because a lot of you guys are used to being silenced. You are used to being painted out as crazy, as the bad person, and then 10 years, 1 year, you find out everything you say is right, or your whole life been a lie, all kind of bullshit. So there's reasons for this, but it's going to take time for people to really understand who you are, Virgo, to understand why you behave and what roots these things. And it's going to take a very patient, loving, kind person. And it exists. You want to know why? Because you exist. And you do this day in and day out for people who are nowhere to be found, apparently, here, or still trying to figure out the riddle. We don't know what they're doing. But Virgo, that's y'all message for today. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Help me build on my platform. Help these videos reach everybody that needs to see them. Okay, sometimes you got to be the change that you want to see. Don't forget that, Virgo. I love you guys. Have a beautiful day.